college girlfriend, and we lived together for a year after I realized she would always have her phone on silent or just plain ignore calls from Jennifer. One day I write down the number and call it a week later. It ends up being her other boyfriend, who she had never broken up with before she came to college. Neither of us knew about each other, and she had been visiting him when she went home to see her parents on some weekends and breaks. Broke up soon after, and her mom said that sometimes you just have to accept things, and how I owed her an apology for breaking up with her. It gets worse, but that was the gist. She was a stripper, no strip clubs in Tally, so they come to you, who I found out banged a client, and some frat dude cheated on me a week before my birthday after I had bought us tickets for a cruise. Didn't find out until after. Had a weird relationship with her female best friend, who I found out she was fucking also, even though she called me crazy for even suggesting that something was up. Invited me over to talk a day after she got her own place and found a condom wrapper in the bed. Later found out she had fucked her neighbor the first day she was there. She also borrowed a ridiculous amount of money that she never paid back. She ended up reaching out to me years later when she moved to Texas after her new guy beat her and got her evicted from her office. A friend of hers had said she could get weed from her cousin, so she started chilling with some fake thugs out here. Called me at 4 a.m. because they had gotten pulled over, and the guys didn't have licenses but had guns and drugs with them. She said she had to shove the drugs up her snatch and wanted me to come get her. I said call a cab. A week later, she tells me her grandpa wanted to see me. He lived close and he remembered as the boyfriend. So I go by and she's obviously fucked up on pills, but no one notices. She said the guys she had gotten pulled over with were giving her free pills because they felt sorry for her and the pulled over situation. I tell her that's not how that works and nothing is for free and to stop hanging out with them. Of course, she says she knows what she's doing. A few days later, I get another phone call with her screaming, crying, begging me to come get her at some budget motel. Apparently, she kept hanging out with the dudes and they drugged her and took turns with her and then left her. She said she passed out and woke up naked. I freak out and say call the cops, but she just wants me to smoke her out and take her to her car. I told her I didn't have any and I'd just take her to either her house or car. She freaks out and starts screaming at the top of her lungs, punching my car and windows while we're driving down the highway. Longer story short, she left a week later to go back to the old BF who beat her, got pregnant, he dumped her, and she moved to NYC to be closer to his other baby mama in hopes he'll be forced to deal with her too.